I'm Angie Redland, and I live in New Braunfels, Texas. I have 4 daughters, and I'm an elementary school teacher. I got married to Robert in 1998. Robert was very gregarious. He loved everyone, and everyone loved him. About 3 years ago, right around the time that Robert turned 40, we started to notice that he was tired a lot. But he didn't really have any clinical results until in July of last year, 2019, he had a fever that lasted for 7 days. And when he finally went to the doctor, they took his blood panel and sent him straight to the emergency room. They diagnosed him there with leukemia. His disease developed into AML, and he passed away from pneumonia last June.
When I found out my dad was sick, I was in shock because, that's your dad. You grow up thinking your parents are always going to be there. He was fine for a few months, and then he moved to the hospital, and that's whenever, I kind of realized this is real.
Everything caught us by surprise because we kept thinking the best. He was young, he was strong, he was motivated to get better. Then he got pneumonia, and he just never recovered.
Wonders and Worries was so helpful during Robert's illness. The child life specialist that worked with us is actually a friend of mine. I was looking for Wi-Fi, and I found a Wonders and Worries Wi-Fi signature on my phone, and I thought, what? My friend Deanna must be here in the hospital, so I called her, and she was one of the first people to know about his diagnosis.
At 15, you don't really know what leukemia is, but she explained to us what was happening in my dad's blood. I'm a very visual learner, so that helped. Even though it was serious, she found a way to make it fun, and it's like I wasn't sad,
Wonders and Worries was able to fill a void. I couldn't really provide to the kids all of the information that they needed because sometimes I didn't know it, and I maybe didn't know what was developmentally appropriate for them to know.
We never really talked about the possibility of my dad dying, that's so big. I feel like that's huge. And so I could talk to Deanna about that. I would talk about fears that I have, I'm afraid that my dad's gonna die, and she would talk through that. And it was really awesome to have someone to talk to. If there's a word for the emotion that you're feeling, that means someone else has felt it. So you don't have to feel alone. It might seem impossible in the moment, and it might seem like the worst thing that's ever happened to you, and it might be the worst thing that's ever happened to you. But the world's not gonna throw something at you that you can't overcome.
I'm so grateful we made it a priority. I believe that my family is healthier because of it, that the children were able to deal with their father's illness and his death because of our experiences there. If I could tell the employees of Wonders and Worries anything, it would be to keep doing what you're doing because it's making a huge difference in the lives of children and families.